طيب, the next question is really, I'm going to take like a minute just to explain, and I want to get your take on this, Sheikh Asim, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Of course, right now, once it comes to credit cards, because in America, if you are a traveler and you want to rent a car, you need to have a major credit card. And in some cases, you need to build up your credit in order to be able to rent a house and rent a flat, because they look at the credit. If you don't have one, they disqualify you right away. So there is a necessity out there to take a major credit card, and you agree to that corrupt condition that in case if you become delinquent, you pay the interest. Most of the jurists here and elsewhere, they said it's permissible. Of course, you can always negate that. But because of the COVID-19, we have this initiative now. The government is offering free loans for businesses, especially non-profits like us. Like we do have Al Minhal Academy. I have a school. I have almost 7-8 teachers. We have to pay for them. But they say if you mishandle this fund, 1% will kick off. If you do not spend it on time, 1% kicks off. So now there is a necessity, because these teachers have to provide for their families. Parents, I'm teaching Muslim students. These parents are sitting at home. They cannot pay the tuition anymore. So I don't have money coming in. Meanwhile, the Muslim kids have to finish their school year. We still have 2-3 months left, and we don't know how long this is going to take. So is it permissible to apply for that? It's called Paycheck protection program offered by the government, or not? And if you need further clarification, I will be more than happy to do that.
No. I understand, Sheikh Kareem. Now, my question would be, once the government gives me these loans and I use it justly, what is the duration that I have to return these loans in?
It's pardoned automatically. No.
It's a grant.
It's a grant, yes.
If it's a grant and you use it for what it was given for, there is no problem in that, inshallah.
Okay. But even if you have
because
to,
then
let's assume that maybe I'm not definite here on what if you have to return the 10K which you got, 10K, no increase whatsoever, if you used it justly? Is it permissible to apply for it?
If it's going to be returned, usually they put a clause. So okay, you have to return the 10,000, the 10 grants, you have to return it within a year.
Right.
If you did not return it within the year, then it will kick off another increase. No, this is riba. This is clearly riba, and Allah does not burden us without what we cannot bear. So if I don't get money from the parents, I cannot give money for my teachers, with all due respect.
Right.
It's I'm not. It's not a charity. I'm not gonna put burdens on my back and face the possibility of going to hell for my students or for my teachers.
Brother Abu Adhan, can you kindly, Abu Adhan, check and see if it is a grant or a loan, please? I know that you're live with us here, and text me please right away so I can verify with the Sheikh, inshallah bidnillahi ta'ala. Okay, I guess the last question.
As for the credit cards,
yes,
Kareem, as for the credit cards,
yes,
if it is as you have described, and there's no other alternative, because there can be alternatives such as debit cards. But let's assume that they do not agree for debit cards and you're forced to take a credit card. My own personal opinion, and don't attribute this to the scholars, this is my own personal opinion, is you may take a credit card, but you must not, I repeat, you must not use it before charging it. So I want to use it to rent a house or to rent a car, and I know that I'm going to rent a car for $1,000 or $2,000, then I have to pay in advance in my credit card $2,000. So when the grace period is over and they want to take the money, it's already there.
Yep. protection.
There is no way, Jose. Yes.
Yeah, Jazakallah khairan. So let me see if the brother responded or not, but he did not respond, whether we're going to see it's a grant or not. Okay, here is the next question that I have, and then we're going to go to the chat. We have a lot of questions. Allahu Akbar. I hope I'm not sure. Okay, here is the last question. Just okay, let me just see what Ismail said right here, because I really want to clarify this, Sheikh, with your permission, because a lot of people have been asking, and I don't want. Sheikh, it is a loan which measures in 2 years. You do not pay interest if you use it. Okay, so it is a loan which matures in 2 years. You don't pay interest if you use it for payroll and business expenses. However, you pay 1% if you use it for any other reason. So,
and if it exceeds 2 years, Sheikh Kareem,
also
you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
So this is no go.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan, Barakallah feek. So this is clear now. We got the word. Jazakumullahu khairan.